Siema, siema, siema. Dobra, uciekamy z tej kliniki. O kurwa.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Kurde, łatwo powiedziane, że potrzebujesz światła i... Ja pierdzielę. Idziemy do góry. O! Tam nic nie ma. To nie mogę też przesunąć, nie? Jeszcze raz. Muszę. No. Okej. Ale zawsze jest czas, żeby sobie poczytać coś.
He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Dziękuję. O kurde. No i... Tutaj też nie? Ja pierdzielę, no nie wiem, głupie. Chodź tutaj. chodziło.
Al, I'm here. I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Dawaj mi to, no.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Oh, jeez, Al. The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Na spokojnie, pozbieram sobie trochę.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around.
I stared
Eee,
at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Al, be careful! I can see them moving around. They're coming for you.
dobrze, mam.
On the channel, we'll turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad.
Jejku, jejku, jestem taki cichy, bo jestem tutaj. Po prostu, uff. Doktorek? O kurde, to kurde znowu jeszcze. Wow. Sorry. Kawka. Baterie. Rakietnice. Gdzie one są? Kurwa no. Nie. O.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
O kurde. Pojawili się nagle znikąd. O kurde.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Dobrze, dobrze. Kawka?
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. "Sleep well, Alan," Hartman whispered with a smile. "Let me take care of you." He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry,
Dajesz kuźwa.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
No, pośpiesz się proszę, bo kurde, nie robi się wesoło.
hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'll be here. Just hang on, Al.
Ah!
I found it! I found it! Ah, I think that's a twig. Here it is! Al, I found the key!
A, już są de facto ten.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it. Look out!
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you okay?
Cutout.
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Farmy tam.
Barry,
Okej.
just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Może tutaj coś na górze jest. Tak i tak muszę na tędy. O kurde. A, nie, ten przycisk.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Ja to tam włączyłem, że jak te pierdoły za mną lecą, a co zostanie to zniszczone. Kurde no. No ja pierdzielę.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through. Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
O kuźwa, i znowu spadłem.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Kurde. No super. O.
car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Co my tutaj wszystko mamy? Tak. 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 Jeszcze tutaj coś jest? Nic.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free. A dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Okej, pułapki tutaj są. Trzeba uważać. O kurwa. No, biegnij. O.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
O kurde. Nie widziałem to tam. To muszę wpuścić. O Jezus. No. Dobrze. Zajumane. O kurde. O kurde. O Jezus, o Jezus. Nie. Nacisnąłem. Nacisnąłem. O kurde. Super, kurde. Za dużo się tam pieprzyłem z tym. O kurwa. Idź, 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 idź. O. O.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
Dobrze, dostaliśmy się na farmę. Zobaczymy, co nas na górze czeka, ale na ten moment zakończymy.